English Bloom, the podcast.
And I am very glad you are here.
And I'm Liam. Hi, everyone. Nice to be with you today.
Imagine you have a small bag of seeds in your hand. You are very hungry. Your stomach makes a sound. You can eat all the seeds now. You will feel full for 1 hour. Or you can plant the seeds in the ground.
Exactly. You can eat the seeds now or plant them and wait. If you plant them, you may get food for a long time.
Think about that choice. Eat the seeds now or wait and grow a big plant, maybe many plants, that can give you food again and again. Money is often like those seeds.
Yeah, money feels like seeds. We want comfort now. We want a new game, a coffee, a coat. But if we use some seeds to plant, if we save or learn, those seeds can grow into something bigger.
Maybe you feel stress when you think about money. Maybe you feel the same when you think about English. You think, I don't have enough. I don't have enough money. My English is not good enough. That is okay. You are not alone.
That's so true. Many people feel this. Today, we want to sit with you, like friends, and talk about a new way to see money and a new way to see your English. Let's make this calm and simple.
By the way, take a deep breath with me. Maybe you have a cup of tea. Imagine we are at a small table together. Let's talk about the mindset of money.
And if you like this calm way to learn, please subscribe to the show. Join our Bloom community. We grow little by little, one petal at a time.
Yes, it grows slowly, one petal at a time. Okay, today's topic is changing your perspective on money. Our perspective is how we look at something, like the camera of our mind.
Right! And in this episode, we will use 3 steps. First, money as a tool, not a goal. Second, investing in your future self. Third, moving from scarcity to abundance. We'll also talk about a simple time budget for your English.
I love how you said that. Let's paint a picture in our minds. Imagine a small garden. Each word you learn is a seed. Each small saving is a seed. Each 10-minute study session is a drop of water.
Oh, wow. And over time, the garden grows. Little things make a big difference.
Liam, did you ever feel scared to look at your bank account? Tell us a little story.
Yes, Olivia. When I was young, I felt afraid. I would wait to open the bank app. I thought, what if there is nothing? One day I opened it slowly, and I saw small numbers. My heart beat fast. But later I learned small steps help. I started to track one small thing, coffee money. I saved the change. It felt small, but it helped.
I see. Thank you for sharing, Liam. I had a memory like that too. My parents never taught me about money. I felt shy to ask. I worried I would look foolish. But I learned that learning is a skill, like learning a new English word. We can practice slowly and gently.
Yeah, learning money skills is like learning language skills. You do not need to be perfect. You need practice. One small habit.
Okay, let's go into step 1. Money as a tool, not a goal. This part is important.
Yes, life layer first. Money is a tool. It's a resource. It helps you do things you care about. You do not live for the tool.
Think about a hammer. You don't work all day just to say, wow, I have a beautiful hammer. You use the hammer to build a table, a chair, or a house. The house is the real dream.
Exactly. Money is like a hammer. It is a resource that helps you build things like safety, health, time with family, travel, study. The money itself is not the goal.
Sometimes people make money the goal. They think, when I have more money, I will be happy. But if mindset does not change, the worry can stay. Money can feel like a test all the time.
Right.
And when we make money the goal, we may spend more to feel better. Buy a shirt, order food. It feels good for 5 minutes. Then the worry returns.
Let's use simple examples. Liam, what about a bus ticket? How does that help?
Imagine you have a bus ticket. You don't love the ticket, you love where it takes you, your job, your friend, the market. Money is like that ticket. It helps you move to what you value.
I like that. And a phone battery. When the battery is full, you feel calm. You can call someone, you can use a map. Money is similar. It is support. It is not who you are.
So ask yourself, what is money helping you do? That is a good question. Maybe your value is learning. Money can buy a book or a course. Maybe your value is family. Money can buy time or a bus ticket to see them.
Yes, and in English learning, many tools are free. A podcast, public libraries, language exchange partners. These resources can help you a lot. You do not need a perfect course to start.
True. And one small tip, when you feel like buying something, pause for one breath. Ask, is this a tool or a quick comfort? That small pause is powerful.
We want to give a very gentle step. Today, choose one small tool, maybe a free resource. Listen to this podcast 3 times this week, or find one new English word and use it in a sentence. This small step is a seed.
And for money, try this. When you get cash or a card payment, put one small amount aside, one small deposit, like a seed for planting. It can be $1 or $3, or just one small habit. The habit matters more than the amount.
Nice. Let's breathe. Okay, moving to step 2, investing in your future self. This is a lovely idea.
Yes, think about spending as either consumption or investment. Consumption gives a short feeling of happiness. Investment gives a longer benefit. Your future self is real. You can give that future self a gift today.
Imagine future you writes a small note. Thank you for the small choices you made. Thank you for the little time. Because of you, my life is better. That is a warm image.
Here is a simple choice. You have $20. You can buy a shirt or a small toy. It feels good now. Or you can buy a book or a short course for $20. That choice is an investment. It can change your work or your thinking later.
Yes, small choices add up. James Clear calls this compound interest for habits. Little habits, repeated, make big change. 3 months of 10-15 minutes a day is different from no practice at all.
And about everyday examples. Coffee. If you buy a coffee for $3 every day, that is $21 a week. If sometimes you make coffee at home and save $3, that small saving can become a deposit for a course or a book later.
We must be kind to ourselves. It is not about never buying anything that gives joy. It is about balancing small pleasures and small investments. Both can be good.
Right, exactly. Don't imagine you must change everything. Just make one small shift. Perhaps this week, replace 2 coffees with home coffee. Put the saved money into a small jar. That jar becomes an investment for your future.
And with English, listen to one podcast episode every day, even 10 minutes. That is an investment. Future you will understand more, feel more calm in conversations, and maybe find a new job.
I remember a small investment I made. When I had a little free money, I paid for a cheap online class. It was small, but focused. 6 months later, I used that new skill in a job. It paid back more than I expected.
Thank you for that story. I will add mine. When I was learning, I bought a single grammar book. I read a little each night. After a year, I felt more confident teaching. Those small nightly minutes, our little investments, helped me a lot.
See? Small time and money choices can pay back, and you can think of study time as money investment. 10 focused minutes is better than 1 hour of tired study.
Yes, focus matters. When you are tired and your mind wanders, the time is less powerful. Try a small, focused plan, maybe 15 minutes in the morning or during a commute. That is your time budget.
Let's talk about budgeting time like money. We all have 24 hours. A budget is a simple plan for how to use your resources, money or time. A time budget could be 15 minutes for English in the morning, 10 minutes at lunch, and 10 minutes before bed.
Imagine your day like a little wallet of hours. If you spend hours scrolling, that is like throwing coins on the ground. If you deposit 15 minutes to English, that is like saving a coin in a jar.
Right, and small deposits matter. If you put 15 minutes in your English jar every day, in 1 month, you have many focused hours. Your future self will thank you.
Okay, now step 3, from scarcity to abundance. This is about feelings and questions. Scarcity means not enough. Abundance means we look at what we have and ask, how can I use this?
Scarcity is like a small, dark room. You feel trapped. You think, I will never have enough money. I will never speak well. In that mindset, you may feel tight in your chest and angry or ashamed.
Abundance is like a garden, maybe small now, but with possibilities. You ask better questions. What can I do with what I have? What small step can I take today? That question opens doors.
Let's do an example with 2 friends. Friend A thinks in scarcity. This is nothing. I have no chance. They spend to feel better now and then feel guilty later. Friend B says, okay, this is small. I will track it. I will save $5 each week. Friend B does small things and feels more control.
I want to add an example with the fridge. You open your fridge and it is not full. With a scarcity mindset, you say, there is nothing to eat. But maybe there is rice, eggs, and some vegetables. With an abundance mindset, you think, what simple meal can I make with this?
That thinking helps you feel creative and calm. The choices are small, but you move forward. You can also ask, can I learn one small skill that helps me earn more later? This question is an abundance question.
In English, scarcity thoughts sound like, I don't know enough words. I will sound stupid. Abundance thoughts sound like, I can say a simple sentence. I can ask, can you speak more slowly? That is already something.
Here is a practical step. Each time you think, I can't, try to reframe with one small sentence. I can. For example, I can read one short paragraph today. Or, I can save $2 this week. Small wins build confidence.
And celebrate small wins. When a child says a new word, you smile. Do the same for yourself. Say, I did it. I learned one new word today. Be kind.
You know, Olivia, did you ever have a moment when your English helped you in real life? A small moment that felt big?
Yes, Liam. I remember traveling and asking for directions in simple English. The person smiled and helped me. I felt warm. I thought, my small practice helped me here. That memory gave me hope to keep studying.
Nice! My moment was when I called a service in English. I was nervous, but I used simple, clear sentences. The agent understood me and solved my problem. I felt proud.
Those are the moments we plant seeds for. Let's pause and breathe. We have covered the 3 steps. Now, a small extra. A gentle challenge about time.
Yes, soft push. You do have some time. Even 10-15 minutes a day is powerful. If you decide now, you can put it in your calendar. Make it small and clear. Morning coffee, evening commute, or a 15-minute break.
One more tip. Make the time feel pleasant. If study feels like a chore, pair it with something nice. Your cup of tea, soft music, or sitting in the sun for 5 minutes before you start. It becomes a small ritual.
Right. Also, keep a simple habit tracker. Write an X each day you study. Seeing the X's makes you feel good. It is like watering your plant and seeing the soil look darker. Small, but real.
We also want to be gentle about money worries. Many of you say, I never learned about money when I was young, or my parents fought about money, or I feel shame about my debt. We hear you. Those feelings are real.
Yes, we want to normalize it. Many adults feel that way. Learning about money is a skill, not a personality trait. And learning English is the same. Practice helps. You are not strange.
If you feel afraid to look at your bank account, try a small step. Set a specific time, maybe once a week, for 5 minutes. Look gently. If the numbers feel hard, breathe, and then take one small action. Maybe note one bill or one small saving.
And if you feel ashamed about English, start in a safe place. Talk to a friend. Talk to yourself in the mirror. Or write a short sentence in the comments. Your accent is your story. It shows you are brave.
Okay. Now it's time for our word tour. Let's look closer at some words from today. Liam, could you start with our first word?
Sure. Our first word is resource. A resource is something you can use to help you do something. Water is a resource for plants. Time is a resource for learning.
Analogy, imagine you are cooking. Oil, salt, and vegetables are your resources. You use them to make a meal. Example sentence, time is a very important resource for learning English.
Okay, our next word is investment. An investment is when you give time or money now so you can get something better later, like watering a plant every day. The water is your investment.
Listening to this podcast is an investment in your future English. And a small note, investments can be small, 10 minutes, or a small purchase.
Next word, perspective. Your perspective is how you see something. It is your point of view, like the angle of a camera.
Analogy, climb a small hill. At the bottom, you see one street. At the top, your perspective is bigger. Example sentence, when you change your perspective on money, you feel less stress.
Now, scarcity. Scarcity means there is not enough of something. Think about a dry land with no water. There is scarcity of water.
With a scarcity mindset, we always think, I don't have enough. It is okay to notice that thought and then ask a new question.
Next, abundance. Abundance means there is plenty, or we feel we have enough to start. Imagine a big tree with many apples. There is abundance of fruit.
With an abundance mindset, we ask, how can I use what I have? This does not mean everything is perfect. It means we use our resources creatively.
Finally, budget. A budget is a simple plan for how you will use your money or your time. Imagine you have 10 cookies. You decide 2 cookies each day for 5 days. That plan is like a budget.
You can make a time budget and save 15 minutes every day for English. Repeat these words slowly to yourself. Resource, investment, perspective, scarcity, abundance, budget.
You don't need to remember every word perfectly now. Think about these words like seeds. You heard them today, you will hear them again. Little by little, they will grow in your mind.
Let's do a short practice. I will say a sentence and you repeat quietly in your mind. Say, my time is a resource. Good. Now, my study is an investment. I can change my perspective. I can look for abundance. I can make a small budget.
Nice. These small sentences are like small water drops. Say them often. They change the soil for your garden.
Okay, we are near the end. Let's give some practical tips you can try this week. I will say one, and Liam will add one, and we will go back and forth.
Good. My first practical tip, make a tiny time budget.
Choose 15 minutes a day for English. Put it in your phone calendar. Make it a regular time.
I love that. My tip? Find one free resource, maybe a podcast episode, a short article, or a video. Use it 3 times in a week. Listen once for understanding, once to repeat, once to enjoy.
Another tip, track one small money habit. For 1 month, write down every coffee or snack you buy. See the small totals. Then choose one small change you can try.
Try a kindness exercise. Write a short letter to your future self. Say one small promise. I will study 10 minutes every day. Put the letter somewhere you can see.
And if you feel scared to look at your bank numbers, choose a time to check that is calm, maybe Saturday for 5 minutes. Breathe, then note one clear action, like pay this bill or save $5 this week.
Also, celebrate small wins. At the end of the week, look at your little X's on the habit tracker. Say, I did it. It helps your mind feel safe and proud.
Okay, now a small question for you, our listeners. We have a short challenge. Please write in the comments one free thing that makes you feel rich. Maybe a sunset, a good conversation, a hug, fresh air, or a song.
Yes. Share your answer and practice one English sentence in the comment. For example, a walk in the park makes me feel rich. We love reading your sentences. They help our community grow.
Before we finish, Olivia, can I ask you one last question? Olivia, what is one seed you will plant this week for yourself?
Good question, Liam. I will plant the seed of 5 extra minutes of speaking practice every evening. I will call one friend and try a short conversation in English. That is my small seed.
Nice! For me, I will plant a money seed. I will put $2 in a small jar each week and not touch it for 1 month. Small habit, small reward.
We want you to choose one thing too. One small seed. Maybe it is one time budget, one tiny saving, or one sentence to repeat. You do not need to change everything. Just one gentle step.
And remember, you are not your bank account. You are not your test score. You are already growing because you are here listening and learning.
We end with a calm thought. Imagine your hands in the soil, planting seeds. You water them with small acts, 10 minutes of study, a small saving, a kind sentence to yourself. Over time, the garden grows.
Yeah, you will see small leaves. You'll feel more confident. Keep going, one step at a time. If this episode helped you, please like and subscribe. Join our Bloom community and practice in the comments. Tell us one free thing that makes you feel rich, and maybe write one small sentence in English.
We will read your sentences and give a friendly reply. It is a safe place to practice and grow.
I'm Olivia.
And I'm Liam.
Keep blooming, and we'll see you in the next episode. Take care, friends.